Okay, Algebra 1, Lesson 6, writing algebraic expressions and equations. The goal is to just read and write what we are saying, okay? So either in English or back into math again, and you'll see that. Some important words to know for addition again, these are the words plus, sum, more than a number, subtraction, minus, difference, less than a number. Multiplication is times a product, and then division words are divided by a quotient. So, and again, the steps are identify any math words, numbers, and variables, write the expression or equation, and solve if required. So watch me do numbers 1 and 2, and then I'll pass it back to you. We can do some together, okay? So number 1, write an expression. The equation or the question says write an expression. So looking up here, eyes up here. First thing I'm going to do is look at the number 1, and it says 7 less than a number, okay? So 7 less than a number. The first thing I do is find some math words. So I know that less than means minus, and since it means minus, I'm going to put down a minus sign underneath. A number k means just the letter k, and the 7 is in the front. But normally students are going to try to write 7 minus k, but we don't want to do that because technically 7 less than a number, we go backwards when we hear the word less than or more than or greater than or less than. Okay, so we really want to flip these to be correct. Right now it's not correct when it's 7 minus k. So it's saying that 7 less than a number is k minus 7. That's your final answer. Okay, so what did I just do? First thing I did was I figured out what I read the problem, found some math words, found some letters and numbers, and then less than, I know in the back of my head, less than, you have to think backwards, okay? Number 2, watch me do number 2. The product to an x, looking for math words. Product means what class? Multiply. So I can put a multiply sign, I can put a little dot there. And there's two things that are going to multiply 2 and x. So if I'm doing 2 and x, I'm going to go 2 times x, or we could even just simplify 2x, and that's it. That's your answer. Okay, because we know in between the 2 and the x there's a multiply sign. All right. Any questions? That's all we're going to do. So the expression here, these expressions we don't have to solve, but if we had an equation, then sometimes you'd have to solve. So, but for now, we're just going to do that, okay? So what I'd like you to do is 1 till 2 is about number 1, 2 till 1 is about number 2. Ready, set, talk. Here we go, number 3. Okay, 3 says, write an expression. Let's read this one out loud. Number 3, ready, and begin. A number x plus 17. Good. Okay, so what's the key word? A math word you see up there, class. Plus. Tell your neighbor what you would do on this one, okay? We see plus. Okay. Work this one out together. Go. Literally writing what it says. X plus 17. Number 4, go. Number 4, the answer is t plus 5. Not 5 plus t. If you wrote 5 plus t, that's wrong. Even though it's the same thing, it's the way the order of the way the words are saying it. 5 more than something. This is saying 5 more than t, right? So you're kind of thinking backwards on that one. Okay, next one, number 5. Okay? You go bowling and bowl 3 games. One game of bowling costs $3. Shoe rental for the day is $1.75. Find the total cost. Okay, so if you go bowling, how many times do you have to rent shoes? Once. Okay, but how many games can you play when you go bowling?
3. No, what?
As many as you want, right?
Yeah.
Right, but how many times did this person bowl? 3 times, right? So let's just say that. So we're going to figure out an expression here. So if these people went bowling 3 times, or 3 games, or 3G, right, plus the total cost of the shoes, right? Would you all agree with me? Okay, but how much was each game? Okay, good. Okay, good. So give me the answer now. So we got 3 times 3 plus 175. Tell me how much these people were charged when they got it. It's 9. So we got $9 plus 175, or $1.75, and we get, oh, sorry about that, $1.75, and we add those together, we get $10.75, right? That's how much the cost of bowling is, okay? So you're going to have to do problems like that as well. And that concludes this lesson. Pretty easy, right? Good, okay.